Graduation Honor Choir Concert. We are honored to have a clinician who wrote one of the pieces you will hear tonight, another one who was a top 12 finalist for the Oklahoma Teacher of the Year, and a choral director renowned for working with the male changing voice. This evening would not be possible if it weren't for the dedication of many people. I would like to take the time to mention those tonight. Thank you to Woodward Public Schools, their administration, their teachers, Joy Ware especially, for hosting our festival this year. The parents who have volunteered to bring food and help out, you've made it a very enjoyable day. Thank you, Woodward, for hosting us. We also need to thank Darla Royal and the Shattuck Schools for hosting auditions. Darla is very lucky to have so many helpful parents that took on so many roles that day. Thank you, Shattuck. I'd also like to thank the WCDA board for helping me at every step of my way through my presidency. I would like to tell you who the officers are at this time. I am Karen McDonald from Beaver. Past president is Billy Shaw from Hammond. President-elect was Angela Pinello, and we've had a few changes. So now it is Michelle Lloyd from Mustang, right? Did I get that right? Secretary Nancy Lewis from Turpin, and Treasurer Richard Boyle from Arnett. I would also like to recognize all the music teachers who work so hard to get their students prepared to put on a concert like this. We have the best music teachers in western Oklahoma. Music teachers, would you please stand and be recognized? We as music teachers would also like to thank the parents for supporting arts in our schools. You should be very proud of your child for making this honor choir. Please, I'd like to remind everybody to turn off your cell phones, all electronic devices, so that our hard work won't be interrupted. Lynn Martin is filming our performance, and you can purchase a DVD from him. He will also take a picture, actually 2 pictures, of each choir before they perform. This is the junior high choir, and we are going to get started with them with the medal recipients and all state members. When I call your name, would you please step down? Megan Nahari, 3 years. 3 years for junior high. If I could get you to wait till the very end, we'll applaud for them all at once, or we'll be here all night. Earl Bell, 3 years junior high. Ridge Eubanks, 3 years junior high. Ruthson Christian, 3 years junior high. Laura Gibbons, 3 years junior high. Whitney Kleinpeter, 3 years junior high. Laramie Henry, 3 years junior high. Jonah White, 3 years junior high. Destiny Page, 3 years junior high. Kendall Duggar, 3 years. Jenna Castor, 3 years. Skylar Shakota, 3 years. Kiefer Royalty, 3 years. Sarah Short, 3 years. Emily Trail, 3 years. And Natalie Haskins, 3 years. Would you please show them their appreciation? And now at this time, if you're not an All-Stater, go back to your place. If you are, please go to the microphone. If you're still up there and you're an All-Stater, come to the microphone and tell us what school you're from and what All-State choir that you made.
I'm Rich Eubanks. I'm from Alva, and I made the junior high mixed, and my director is Miss Ramona Cummings.
I'm Megan Maharry from Alva. My choir director is Mrs. Ramona Cummings, and I made the women's treble choir.
I'm from Arnett, and my choir directors are Sarah Royal and Nikki Gaspard, and I made the junior high mix.
My name's Whitney Klein-Peter. I'm from Elk City. My choir directors are Miss Dobbins-Beck and Mr. Edgar, and I made the women's mixed choir.
My name is Jonah White. I'm from Elk City, and my choir directors are Mr. Edgar and Miss Dobbins-Beck, and I made the junior high mixed chorus. Kendall Duggar. I'm from Hammond, and I made the junior high all mixed choir, and my directors are Jamie and Billy Shaw.
I'm Kiefer Royalty. I'm from Thomas Schools. My director is Tracy Heine, and I made junior high mixed.
I'm Sarah Short. I'm from Weatherford. My director is Kim Dirksen, and I made the junior high mixed choir.
My name is Ashley Smith, and I am from Arnett, and I made the All-State Treble Choir, and my directors are Mrs. Nikki Gaspard and Mrs. Dale Royal. I'm Jace Green. I'm from Weatherford. My choir director is Kim Dirksen, and I made the junior high mix.
My name is Jordan Shepard. I am from Fargo. My director is Miss Tina Zollinger, and I made the Children's All-State Choir.
My name is Alex Bessinger. I'm from Weatherford. I made junior high mix, and my choir director is Kim Dirksen.
My name is Drew Edgar. I'm from Elk City. I made the mixed choir, and my directors are Mr. Edgar and Mrs. Dobbins-Beck.
My name is Jacob Till. I'm from Clinton. My choir directors are Yvonne Kobe and Sandra Roulette, and I made the junior high mix.
I'm Macy Moore. I'm from Clinton. My choir directors are Yvonne Kobe and Sandra Roulette, and I made the women's junior high chorus.
I'm Taylor Terry. I'm from Clinton. My choir directors are Yvonne Covey and Sandra Roulette. I made the women's all-state chorus.
Hi, I'm Tram Toe, and I'm from Clinton. My choir directors are Yvonne Covey and Sandra Roulette, and I made the women's choir.
My name is Jake Bay. I'm from Shattuck. My choir director is Derek Royal, and I made the junior high mix.
My name is Natalie Meyer, and I'm from Weatherford, and I got the women's choir.
My name is Hunter Wilson. I'm from Corrigan. I made the junior high mix, and my choir director is Dr. Cynthia Perkins.
My name is Preston Yates, and I made the junior high mixed, and I'm from Beaver.
And he didn't announce his choir director. That's me and Johnny Dyer. We want our recognition, okay? All right, we are ready for the concert. I'm going to introduce your MCs for the evening. They are Justin Edgar from Elk City and Randy Johnson from Enid.
Good evening. I'd like to introduce tonight's accompanist and clinician for this group. Tonight, this choir is being accompanied by Laura Hillman. She holds a Bachelor of Music degree from Oklahoma Baptist University and a Master of Music from Southwestern Oklahoma State in Weatherford. Currently, Mrs. Hillman is a 6th grade classroom teacher at Cheyenne Elementary in Cheyenne. She also has a private studio of approximately 15 piano and voice students. She and her husband David have been married 21 years, and together they have 2 children, Leah and Jace. And I believe I saw Leah here tonight or in this one of these choirs as well. Our clinician for this evening and throughout the day has been Dr. Mark Lucas. He's currently an assistant professor of choral music at the Education and associate director of choral activities at the University of Oklahoma, where he conducts the university singers, teaches choral conducting and courses in choral methods, and supervises student teachers. Dr. Lucas received a degree in music education from Bethany College in Lindsborg, Kansas, and an M.M. in choral conducting from the University of Oklahoma. He received a Ph.D. in choral music education from the University of Oklahoma, and his dissertation, Adolescent Males' Motivations to Enroll or Not Enroll in Choir, is a study of what factors influence young men in grades 7th and 8th to participate in choir. Dr. Lucas is a frequent clinician and adjudicator for the choral groups of all ages. He's the founder of the Young Men's Vocal Workshop at the University of Oklahoma, which each of the last 6 years has featured more than 900 young men from all across the state of Oklahoma. Previously, Mark served for 4 years as director of choral activities at Kansas Wesleyan in Salina, Kansas, and taught vocal music students in grades 6 through 12 in Marion, Kansas. Mark's wife, Jeannie, is an extremely successful middle school vocal teacher in Norman, and Mark and Jeannie have 2 boys, Matt and Jay. Please welcome Dr. Lucas and Laura Hillman to the stage for junior high mixed choral.
Shall I was privileged to conduct the WSCDA junior high choir, I think 6 years ago, 7 years ago, something like that. And it was one of the first clinician gigs I got when I moved to Oklahoma. And it was really a great experience. And I remember thinking, wow, this state must be really good. And it is. Since then, I've done clinics throughout Oklahoma at a lot of these things, and I say that I would put WOCDA up there with any of them, in terms of, yeah. In terms of students being prepared, but also in terms of the students' behavior and their attitude. I was on them all day. I mean, I didn't let you have a whole lot of, and they responded, and they did a really very, very good job, and I don't always say that. Sometimes when it comes to this point in the concert, I'll just say, I had such a nice time. But I will tell you that I was very, very happy with the way these young people responded. We have one final song, and then maybe a surprise song. They were so good that we kind of needed to use our time, to learn something else. So we just kind of made something up, and we'll show you after this. A festival song too, and then a little surprise. This is a little more relaxed, so just go with us, all right?
As the junior high mix away off the stage, the WOCDA treble honor choir will now make their way up to the stage on the stage right, please.
We're going to move on to the medal award for the women's choir. This year our women's choir is 7 through 12. When I call your name, please come down. Rachel Detweiler, 3-year high school. Jessica Abner, 3-year high school. Chloe Nutley, 3-year high school. Hope Fulton, 3-year high school. Rilla Stone, 3-year high school and 6-year flat. Darcy Sanders, 3-year junior high. Kira Calhoun, 3-year high school, 6-year altogether. Katie Blair, 3-year junior high. Jessa Ray, 4-year high school. And that's our list. Would you please give them a round of applause?
We got one more.
Do we have one more? If you have made the junior high or high school all-state choir, would you please form a line and tell us who you are and where you're from? And your choir directors, do we have any in this choir? Okay. All right, in that case, we're ready to get started. I'll bring your MC back out.
And I'll be introducing the Western Oklahoma Choral Directors Association Treble Honor Choir's director and accompanist. The accompanist is Mrs. Jerry Hedrick. She teaches, yes, go ahead. Okay. She teaches a private piano studio of 40 students in the Sayre area. Mrs. Hedrick received her Bachelor of Music degree from Oklahoma Baptist University with her Master of Music in Piano Performance from Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. Mrs. Hedrick has been a church musician for over 25 years. She has taught private piano for 20 years and collegiate piano for 12 years. She enjoys teaching kids as well as adults of all ages. It is her desire to help people to learn how to read music and how to use it to glorify the Lord. Mrs. Hedrick lives in Sayre with her husband, Alan, and two sons, Curtis and Clayton. Curtis is a senior at OBU, and Clayton is a freshman at Sayre High School and is singing in the mixed WOCDA choir. And our director for this choir is Angie McKenna. Angie has been teaching middle school choirs in Evan Public Schools for the past 17 years. She enjoys directing their two show choirs, jazz choir, and numerous other choirs. Angie received her bachelor's in music education from the University of Central Oklahoma and achieved national board certification in 2010. She enjoys conducting festivals around the state of Oklahoma and has had the pleasure to work in almost every county in the state. She is a member of OCDA, COCDA, and NFAME. Angie directs UCO Broadway Tonight's children's choir as well as volunteers at local theaters as a costumer. Angie was recently named Edmond Public Schools Teacher of the Year and was a finalist for Oklahoma Teacher of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Director Angie McKenna, accompanist Jerry Hedrick, and the WOCDA Treble Honor Choir.
are coming down to our next selection, I'm going to tell you who they are. We are graced with the presence of the following soloists: Catherine Jones from Enid and Rachel Carter from Alba. We also have a small group performing: Jessa Ray from Weatherford, Cassie Rodkey from Forgan, Karina Hernandez from Elk City, Callie Finley from Arnett, and Aubrey House from Bridge Creek.
And this slide should begin the audience presentation.
It was really nice to be here. I'm sorry, I had to do that after I heard Dr. Lucas. It was incredibly nice to be here. I have two things I love more than anything else in life. The first one is people, and the second one is music. And I'm going to get a little bit clapped here because these young women have been so kind to not just me, but to one another. And they went from being individuals to being a choir and to being a group and to taking care of each other. And there's nothing more beautiful than watching them come together, join together, and become one thing together. And I think that's what fuels me in life, is to watch young people come together for a common cause. If they are the voice and they are the future, we have nothing to worry about. And so good job, parents. Good job, students. It's been a glorious day. That I'm sad to say is our final selection, because I think I could do this for like 4 more days. Does have 3 soloists. I hope I say their names right. Corey Ann Fairchild from Hammond, Abigail Parker from Beaver, and Kiera Calhoun from Shattuck.
Wonderful performance, ladies. As they make their way off the stage, we'll bring up our Western Honor Choir High School mixed group on stage right.
And have our medals. When I call your name, please step down. Anna Tibbetts, 3 years high school, 6-year plaque. Austin Anderson, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Hunter Starr, 3-year junior high. Ryder Gardner, 3-year high school. Leah Hillman, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Nathan Congdon, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Roxanne Leonard, 3-year high school. Melissa Melton, 3-year high school. Colin Garrett, 3-year high school. Anna Ediger, 3-year high school. Evan Walsh, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Sage Crowd, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Caitlin Kesey, 3-year high school. Bethany Fiddler, 4-year high school. Hannah Holloway, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Rachel Eck, 3-year high school. Bailey Lakey, 3-year high school. Elizabeth Brower, 3-year high school. Caleb Robinson, 3-year high school. Veronica Pittman, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Kendra Nipper, 3-year high school. Brody Toon, 3-year high school. Brianna Witchy, 3-year high school. Kenneth Taylor, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. Austin Ladd, 3-year junior high. And Millie Gorshing, 3-year high school, 6-year plaque. I missed one. Abby Tillman, 4-year high school. Is there one more? Did I miss another one? Say it again. Taylor Sawyer. Is your class? Taylor Sawyer should be 3-year high school probably and 6-year plaque then. Is that correct? Okay. Are there any others that we missed? We don't want to miss you. If we did, step down and tell us. Wow, that's quite an honor in this group. I'm going to bet we have some All-Staters in this crowd. So All-Staters, make a line toward the mic. Tell us what choir you made and where you're from.
My name is Anna Tibbetts. I'm from Beaver High School. My choir directors are Kara McDonald and Bonnie Dyer, and I made the high school women's chorus.
My name is Hunter Starr. I'm from Beaver. My directors are my grandma Bonnie Dyer and Kara McDonald. I made the junior high mixed chorus.
My name is Anna Ediger. I'm from Elk City. My directors are Mr. Ediger and Mrs. Dobbins-Beck, and I made the high school all-state mixed chorus.
My name is Roxy Leonard, and I'm from Clinton High School. My directors are Sandra Roulette and Yvonne Covey, and I made the high school all-state mixed choir and the high school all-state jazz choir.
My name is Amy Ebert. I'm from Elk City. My directors are Lori Dobbins-Beck and Justin Ediger, and I made the women's choir.
I'm Nancy Wright. I'm from Weatherford. My choir director is Kim Dirksen, and I made the all-state mixed.
I'm Veronica Pittman. I'm from Sealing. My choir director is Miss Paula Kiner, and I made the high school women's.
My director is Nancy Lewis, and I made all-state women's.
My name is Eric Doherty. I'm from Woodward. I made the high school mixed choir. My director is Mrs. Joy Ware.
My name is Shani Bird. I'm from Alva High School. My director is Mrs. Ramona Cummings, and I made the high school all-state women's choir.
My name is Sydney Graves. I'm from Enid High School. My director is Randy Johnson, and I made the high school women's treble choir.
My name is Clayton Hedrick. I'm from Sayre, and my directors are Mrs. Epp and Mrs. Winnery, and I made the high school mixed.
My name is Daniel Miller. I'm from Elk City. My teachers are Lori Dobbins-Beck and Justin Ediger. I made high school mixed.
From Alpha. My director is Ramona Cummings. I made the high school mix.
I'm Madison Hoagman from Alva High School, and my director is Mrs. Ramona Cummings, and I made the high school women's choir.
My name is Conley Rader. I'm from Elk City. My directors are Lori Dobbins-Beck and Justin Ediger, and I made the high school mixed choir.
My name is Benjamin Firth. I'm from Elk City. My directors are Lori Dobbins-Beck and Justin Ediger, and I made the high school mixed choir.
My name is Chandler Lindsay. I'm from Clinton High School. My directors are Sandra Roulette and Yvonne Covey, and I made the mixed choir.
My name is Drew Rader. I'm from Elk City. My directors are Lori Dobbins-Beck and Justin Ediger, and I made the all-state mixed choir.
I'm Allie Belcher from Clinton High School. My directors are Sandra Roulette and Yvonne Covey, and I made the women's all-state choir.
My name is Ryder Gardner, and I'm from Bearden Public Schools. I made all-state mixed, and my music directors are Mrs. Kelly J. Smith and Mrs. Cox.
Okay, we have quite a representation for all-state from the western part of Oklahoma. We're so proud of each and every one of them. At this time, I'm going to ask Richard Royal to come on down and present our Director of Distinction plaque.
Good evening, thank you. Every year, West Oklahoma Choral Directors Association takes time to recognize one of our own, someone who is outstanding in their field, someone that we all love and cherish and has worked really hard in our organization. This year's recipient is no different than all those in the years prior. One of my very close friends, a lady I got to go to college with, my wife got to go to high school with out at Beaver High School, at the Beaver Dusters. Go Dusters! At least two good ladies from that area, I can tell you that. But Miss Kara McDonald is going to be our recipient. She is a high school graduate from Beaver in 1984. She attended college at Southwestern Oklahoma State University, and then later graduated from Oklahoma Panhandle State University with a degree in music education, both band and vocal. She married Mark McDonald in 1985, has 3 boys, Kyler, Caleb, and Colby. She taught at Balco Schools for 10 years. She's currently been at Beaver now for 11 years. She teaches 1 through 4 vocal, high school and junior high vocal, and high school band. She is active in her church choir at the First Baptist Church in Beaver. Please welcome and join me in honoring Miss Kara McDonald. One last little tidbit of information, Kara and I got to perform a lot of musicals, and I first knew her as a girl that just couldn't say no, so. And we'll hear more about that later, Richard. Thank you. Yes. And then our final choir, the Western Honor Choir High School Mixed Choir. The accompanist for this group is Mrs. Beth Spina. Beth attended the University of Missouri Conservatory of Music and University of Central Missouri, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Music with an emphasis in piano. Through her gift of accompaniment, Mrs. Spina has helped choirs achieve state and national awards. Mrs. Spina has used her piano skills to accompany choirs and soloists all over the United States, Canada, and Australia. She enjoys music and the way it expresses the soul when words fail. Mrs. Spina is currently employed by Weatherford Public Schools as the assistant to the amazing Kimberly Dirksen and helps with accompanying at Corn Bible Academy. She is also a member of the Singing Church Women of Oklahoma, accompanist for Emmanuel Baptist Church in Weatherford, and children's choir director. She is married to Mark Spina, associate pastor of Emmanuel Baptist Church. Her son Greg recently married Micah Reinhardt Spina of Moreland, where he is employed as interim youth pastor. Her daughter, Rebecca, is currently a student at Southwestern Oklahoma State University. And the director of our final group is Dr. Darla Eshelman. Dr. Eshelman is Associate Professor of Music Education and Program Coordinator for the Vocal Music Education degree at UCO. She teaches undergraduate and graduate courses in music education, supervises student teachers, and conducts Catalina, the University Women's Chorus. In addition, she is the founder and director for the Youth Choirs of Central Oklahoma, a community-based weekly choral program for students in grade 5 through 9. In addition to community, state, regional, and national performing, these young choirs also provide weekly lab experience for UCO vocal music education majors. Dr. Eshelman is an active choral music composer with a variety of works published through Cola Voce, Hal Leonard, Alliance, and Henshaw. In addition, her choral groups have been invited to perform for the national conventions of ACDA and the Organization of American Kodai Educators, the Southwestern ACDA Regional Convention, and the Oklahoma Music Educators State Convention. Dr. Eshelman currently holds the office of President for the Oklahoma Choral Directors Association and is a member of and has served the boards of NAFME and ACDA and OAKE. She received her undergraduate degree in choral music education at Grand Canyon University, master's degree in general and choral music education from Arizona State University, and PhD in music education with Kodai emphasis from the University of Oklahoma. Previous teaching positions include music education coordinator and women's choral conductor at Oklahoma Baptist University, graduate research assistant at the University of Oklahoma, and many more things. She currently resides in Edmond with her husband Corky and their son Connor. Please welcome Dr. Darla Eshelman, Mrs. Beth Spina, and the Western Honor Choir High School Mixed Honor Choir.
Did My Lord Deliver Daniel? And we have Austin Anderson from Beaver High School. And I believe he's a senior, is that correct? And Sydney Grace from Enid High School. All right. We did have one more song for you, and we do. We're actually going to make it two now, and I just made an executive decision. Austin is a senior, and we are going to sing that song again. I also would like to echo what the other conductors have said. It has been a real pleasure to be with these students today, and I feel kind of like Dr. Lucas feels. You might think that we say the same thing when we conduct these and say it's the greatest group we've ever heard. But this group has worked so hard, so cooperatively, so respectfully. It's truly been a pleasure, and they came prepared and ready to make music. So would you help me thank these students up here? And then I know that they've already been recognized, but I really want to give another recognition to the music teachers of these students up on stage and the music teachers of the other two groups. They make it happen on a daily basis. They make music with your students on a daily basis, so please, please don't ever let that support for music in the schools dwindle. It should be a priority in every school. And your teachers in this area are magnificent teachers, and I want all of them to stand again, and let's thank them. And this is kind of a special moment for me because this next piece is a song that I was asked to compose, but I haven't been able to conduct it. Other choirs have sung it, but I just haven't had the opportunity to conduct it. So this is a real special moment for me, and they have helped me and embraced this song. And it really, honestly summarizes, capsulizes what we all up on stage and what we as music educators feel about music. So we hope you enjoy The Music in Our Life Plays On.
Oh,
each and every one of you for coming out and supporting this concert. I just think it was one of the finest concerts you may ever hear. Thank you for coming, and if there are any who do not have to rush off, we could use some help taking the risers down on the stage and stacking chairs in the choir room and the band room. Thank you, drive safely, and come back again next year.